that's not what's happening, because when I got here, I don't know what happened, but I just feel so alone. And it's just, it reminds me of last year, same time last year. I was going through some really dark times. I was really depressed. And I feel the exact same thing happening again. I feel so alone. I feel so unmotivated. Like, I don't even want to go to the gym, and that's why I've been gone. I just don't think that I have the energy, as in, like, when I make videos, I want to be able to motivate you guys, motivate the kings, and get you guys shredded, get you guys in the gym. But if I can't even do it for myself, I feel like an imposter.
I know most of you are thinking, how could this guy possibly be depressed? He's got millions of followers, getting close to 1 billion views with a B, super popular, great looking guy, very aesthetic, single digit body fat, but it's not making him happy.
The disappearance of William Lee needs to be studied, as if it was the 1982 Nutty Professor University. It's really that bad. William Lee, coming up in the early days of 2022, represented an insane shredded physique, which made him stand out within the fitness industry, as people really wanted to know how he achieved such a fat to shredded transformation.
Is he in fact natural? And so stay tuned and find out. And so he's been training for 7 years, making gains, and it wasn't until approximately July of 2020 when he decided to get shredded. Before that, he had normal body fat, somewhere between 15 and 25%. Up until that point, he had really good muscle size, but was carrying a normal amount of body fat. Wasn't obese, just normal. He stands 5 feet 10 and was at his most 196 pounds. And remember, this was at the age of 19. He got sick and tired of overeating, feeling sorry himself, and decided enough is enough. Too bad, I'm going to start eating healthier.
William Lee began to create helpful fitness content, which was extremely easy to digest, making him the founder of One These, Do These.
One work these, do these. One work these, do these. One work these, do these. One work these, do these.
His content was extremely catchy, but loads of criticism within the science-based leftist category on his advice that doing a diamond push-up will get any person a big chest, which was complete BS. William Lee will speak on his struggles as an influencer with Greg Doucette on how maintaining single-digit body fat year-round for social media was slowly hurting him.
Josh G Fitness, ask him if the pressure to stay lean from social media has damaged his mental health, physical health, and if he's not healthy at his current body fat percentage, and what would it take for him to gain the fat necessary to regain his health?
I think as a social media influencer, there is so much pressure to stay shredded, especially because like my main image is like the shredded king, or like I'm trying to get others shredded as well. And I'm thinking, like, if I want others to get shredded, I can't be not shredded myself. Being a natural, staying too shredded year round, it definitely takes a toll on your mental, and sometimes I do have a lot of brain fog and low energy, but a lot of times I read the comments, I see kings coming up to me telling me how much I've inspired them, and that keeps me going. And without the support from the kings, I don't think I can like stay this shredded, stay motivated all the time. And I'm not saying I stay motivated 100% of the times. I do have my ups and my downs, but definitely the support from the kings helps out a lot.
William Lee would experience a post-crash out clarity, whereby he stated that his constant pressure to maintain single-digit body fat was affecting his mental health, as there would be times he wouldn't film a video if he didn't have a vein popping out.
I somehow started posting a little bit more, realized that I could help people get shredded, and that really motivated me to fulfill this purpose of helping people get shredded. And right now, I think I've lost that, you know? Like, I feel like I've said I'm running out of ideas. I don't know how to motivate the Kings and get shredded when I can barely do that for myself right now. I remember the Kings, you guys lifted me out of my depression because you guys gave me purpose. And it felt so nice to just be able to help others. And it was just crazy the past year, when New Kings would come up to me, say how much that my videos have helped, like that truly keeps me going. And lately I feel like I don't have enough motivation to post. Like, I don't feel good enough to post. So I really genuinely do want to thank you, Kings, for supporting me and helping me grow. And your support means the world to me. And especially right now, I feel so alone because I think I failed to show gratitude, and I failed to build a deeper connection with you, Kings, because yeah, I did not want to waste anyone's time. I just wanted to be able to give you guys fitness facts or a workout. My mind's all over the place, but I was trying to say that I kind of failed to show anything other than fitness. Like, I didn't show who I really was besides, you know, the guy that screams at the camera, pokes his chest, and says, oh, want to work these? Do these. You know, a lot of people, when they meet me, they're like, oh, you're the D's guy. And it's nice being recognized, but I ultimately failed to show any other side of me, and that's my fault. And I want to change that. I really want to be able to show who I really am and build a stronger connection with you guys.
So he says throughout this video, he feels alone. And consider this, the guy's from Canada, lives in Ontario, close to Will Tennyson, but yet he's in Thailand. And so that, coupled with the fact he's single-digit body fat, perhaps he has lower than average testosterone levels, and who knows, perhaps that's contributing to his depression. And so when you're young, you think that looks is everything, you think that you have to have a certain look in order to be loved by other people. But it's not true. And my message, the most important thing he needs to do is to get help. You need to seek counseling. He can talk to me, he can talk to other people, but there's only so much we can do. You need professional counselors to tell you how to get out of this. The worst thing you can try to do is keep this a secret from everyone else and try to take on these challenges all alone. Things can escalate quickly, and the last thing we want to do is see William Lee falling further and further into depression.
William Lee went ghost from social media a month after opening up, with his last post being that which food has more protein.
Breast. If you said chicken breast, congratulations, you're correct. Which one of these protein powders is better to consume before bed due to its slower digestion? Is it A, a whey protein, or B, a casein protein? If you said B, casein protein, you are correct. If you have acne and you need a protein powder, which one should you choose? Is it A, a casein protein, or B, a vegan protein? If you said a vegan protein, you're correct because it doesn't have dairy, which can cause acne. If you want a vegan protein that actually tastes good, I linked it in the comments, King.
Fans are very worried where William Lee is and why he chose to disappear without any reason. If social media was not for him anymore, those that looked up to him would understand, but going ghost without any explanation is just a middle finger to those who look up to him. I mean, William Lee made history. A lot of people have copied his "one these" phrase and shows that William Lee is the original GOAT.
Hey, you wanna grow these? Then do these. Wanna grow these? Then do these. Wanna grow these? Then do these ones. Wanna grow this one? Then you gotta do this one. Want this one? Then do these one. You wanna grow this one? Then do these. Wanna grow these? Then you gotta do these ones. Wanna grow this one? Then do these ones for that. You want these? Then do these. Wanna grow these? Then you gotta do this one. Want this one? Then try these ones. Or how about, do you want these? This one is absolutely the easiest one. Go ahead and find a corner, curl up, put your head down, and start crying. Because they're never ever gonna grow.
After doing research, William Lee is apparently still shredded and has gotten crazy strong, which for me sets concerns as how is he still maintaining his shredded physique and strength at the same time. This just screams steroids.
William Lee is back, and the reason why is not what we were expecting. A little over a year ago, William Lee inspired millions of viewers to get shredded like him. But while he was inspiring others, he started becoming depressed himself. He felt insecure about his body and didn't feel like he formed a deep connection with his viewers. So William took a long break from social media. But recently, he's been making some appearances back on video. William has been appearing in his girlfriend's videos, and he's becoming something I was not expecting. Instead of quitting fitness, William has simply become more shredded than ever. He grew out his hair and is looking the best he's ever looked. And not only that, his strength has only skyrocketed. A few months ago, he benched 390 pounds for 2. And to all of you international viewers out there, that's 176 kilos. His previous PR was 385 pounds for 1, so this was technically a 5-pound PR for him. I was personally inspired by William when he was uploading, and I'm happy he's doing really well. But let me know what you guys think.
William Lee is still alive and living in Thailand with his lovely girlfriend who shares photos of him all the time, which brings a lot of clarity that, he is still alive and not dead somewhere in some island. But overall, leave a comment down below about William Lee. Make sure you subscribe. Peace.
Bye, have a great time.